Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Hen, and we back at the Hen's Den. Thank God for waking me up, not just waking me up. Thank God for waking you and y'all up too on this gorgeous Thursday morning, y'all. I'm back. My bad about yesterday. The first, second, third, boy, it be busy, boy. Roads heavy, highways heavy. Everybody out. You see everybody, boy. You see everybody and anybody out, boy. On the first, second, and third. You know, we got a whole bunch of bills to pay this week, and you do too. You know, but just thank God that we still able to pay them. Y'all, I don't know where you at, but this Section 8 stuff and food stamp stuff going down. Shout out to the people like me and you and anybody else that you know that work, that don't have to depend on Section 8 or food stamps, but we buy food stamp on the low. If they sell them, we'll buy them. But shout out. I hate it for the people who finna lose their food stamps and lose their Section 8 vouchers because of the other people. You know, the people that don't want to work. People don't want to keep beating the system. But what they say, y'all, all good thing must come to an end. Man. All right, look, it's going down. And it got so rough, you got folks. That's on the next episode. That's on part 2. I about to say stealing. But you gonna have to come to part 2. You gotta come to watch the video part 2 to see what I'm talking about the stealing. It's going down. It don't matter what color you is. Mexican, white, black. If time hard, you might take some. But that gonna video part 2, alright? But right now we talking about the Section 8 and food stamp, y'all. Y'all. I really feel like Section 8 or food stamp help really support to go to the people disabled, handicapped, can't work, or an old vet, or been in the army. You know, I ain't gonna say to the single parents, single mama, because you got a lot of single moms or single parents choose to be single, so they already know all the benefits what they can get by being single. See, time ran out. I said in a video in January or February this year about them food stamps. They gonna cut these food stamps out. It's coming. Slowly but surely. I thought it was going to take 2 years. It's already going on now. Have you noticed every month, every 2 months, something changing with the government system? Y'all ain't noticing it? The AI, the robots will be taking over the jobs. Section 8 this, Section 8 that, food stamp this. You already see. I do thank Trump for doing this. See, I've been paying child support since 2017. I told you, $125 a week. That's $500. Sometimes I might be $625 a month for my child support. Now I do appreciate Trump for doing this. For all the men that play child support, we get to claim our sons, our kids, next year. It ain't a thing the mama can do. Let her black tail file my son, and she knows she can't. Guess who's gonna get outed? She gonna get outed. So she can do it if she want to. That's gonna be on her. But shout out to Trump for letting the baby daddies file their kids or kid next year. That's a blessing. I thank God for that. That's cool. But what I'm not cool with is the Section 8 in the food stamp part. Like I said, some people really need it. Some people really need it. Y'all, I don't know about y'all, but look though, I've been seeing videos, people snapping out about food stamp. Got all the $2,000-3,000 grocery in the basket, EBT, no cash on them now. Pull up to the grocery store. Pull up to the cashier, swipe the card, insignificant funds. You know what I'm talking about? Insignificant funds. They snapping out. Have y'all seen the video where the lady went in the store, Dollar Tree now, not no Walmart, not no Tim, not no Piggly Wiggly. We still got a Piggly Wiggly too, y'all. Not no Jilly Jungle. Y'all remember Jilly Jungle? Do y'all remember Jilly Jungle, man? But look though, lady at Dollar Tree, snapping out at Dollar Tree now. Food stamp decline at Dollar Tree. This lady tearing stuff down. I'm talking about throwing everything down. Ain't nobody trying to grab the lady. They just watching lady. You got people recording, but ain't nobody trying to stop it. Lady tore half of the store before somebody decided to try to stop her. Get out of here. Dude, you probably did that the first time when she first grabbed something. Knocked that whole store down. Seen another video. I ain't gonna say the color of this lady, but this lady in the line, Walmart, I want to say her total was like 650, 700. White lady. They get food stamp too. It ain't just a black folk. Like I said, you got Mexican food stamp, just as well white folk getting food stamp, like a black folk. Lady like 650, 680, grocery bill, Walmart, EBT card decline. Guess what she said? And somebody recording her. That lady got the nerve to say, well, this I don't got no cash on me. And she looked behind her. It was like 2, 3 dudes behind her. That person recording the lady now while she saying it. She looked behind her. She see like 2, 3 dudes behind her that she said she know, face-wise, because they in the same town or she seen them. And she said, so y'all ain't going to help me pay for my groceries? The man just looked at her. I would have just looked at her too. If no, you better call your husband or tell these folk to put it to the side and let you go back to the house and get you some money, or tell somebody that you know come in and get some money. No. $6.50? Girl, you got that was $6.50. Yeah, $6, man. Yeah, put that up there. $6. $60 gonna be hard. But $6, yeah. This lady said her bill was like $6.50. This lady gonna look back and say, you know, I know these two. I know y'all. What y'all ain't gonna help me, buy these groceries. Where the man's at? Where your man at? That's who you need to be talking to. Where the man's at? Where the gentleman at in here? Lady, tell them folk to hold your grocery. Or just, you know what? It's okay. That's all she could have said. Okay, cool, all right. Instead of saying okay, she want to make a scene over old EBT card. They said it. He said it. It's going to be a change. It's going to be a change. I tell something else that I agree with him on. I don't knock it. I got folks in my family. We got the same blood running through my veins. That's on the other side, right? I love them. We can be riding together. You call them out their name, we both getting on you. I love them. But at the same time, I do not support this. I thank God he didn't stop a man from going in a lady bathroom because he want to identify himself as a woman, or these women want to go into a man bathroom because she identify herself as a man. No, it don't matter what you got on. If that man got on a dress, you take your tail. But he got the thing about that. That's still shit though. You see what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it real over here, y'all. I got family, bloodline that's in my blood like that, loving them to death. Don't knock it. But at the same time, though, it's kids in the process. Don't let them kids, man, decide, well, mom, I want to be this, or the day I feel like I'm a girl, the day I feel like I'm a boy, I want to, okay, honey, it's okay, it's cool. No, that's not cool. Ain't nothing cool with it. Ain't nothing cool. Like I said, I don't knock it. But don't be brainwashing these youngsters, man. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to speak too much on it. You see what I'm saying? But that's just real, though. So I support that, what he did. No more he, she's, or whatever they want to call themselves playing in a same sport. It don't matter how the lady look, how many steroids she take. She would never, ever beat a man. That's ain't no anything, nothing. She's not. So I agree with that. If you a man, dress like a woman, you still finna play this main sport. You see what they doing with prison now? All the mans that ain't turned themselves to a woman, they ain't going to women prison no more. They getting their tail sent to a main prison. I agree with that. You see what I'm saying? So, but that's enough of that. Let me get off that. You see what I'm saying? Or whatever. But yeah, lady in there snapping, talking about something. Where the gentleman's at in here? You know y'all can't help me pay for my groceries. Lady, $6.50, $6.80. Lady, F no. I mean, like I said, a pack of coffee or something, yeah. Oh, yeah. She don't got $6 on the card, and that due to the blessing of God. Oh, yeah, all right. Yeah, that's cool. This This lady said $6.50. Ain't nobody gonna help her get this $6.50 worth of grocery. You need to be calling your man or somebody, you know. But yeah, y'all look. At this time of the year, it either gonna make you or break you. You got this October now. Halloween. You got folks still gonna spend out on Halloween, so I'm gonna put Halloween in it too. You got 3 expensive holidays. Halloween, November, Thanksgiving, December, Christmas, and New Year. So you got 4 more big holiday celebration going on. You don't think if folks ain't rooted or grounded to they self, you don't think they won't take nothing? You got to come to episode 2 and see what I'm talking about on this stealing, man. Real talk. It ain't got rough. It been rough. But you just see, people gonna do it. It don't matter. You gotta think about it. These folk got a family that they also gotta feed too. You got some people saying, by any means necessary, I'm gonna do it. I used to deal like by that code or whatever. You just have to come back to part 2, alright? Cause like I said, I don't even be trying to speak on part 2 in this part 1 video. But yeah, y'all, we back. Come back to part 2, alright? Bet.